Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Last time we were talking about the interior mods. I went over some of the lights that we have going on and some of the other changes that we did. Next up, we're going to go into the engine bay mod. Everyone wants to see what's under the hood, right? So let's go check it out. Alright, so one of the first things I had done to the car in general at all is actually putting a catch can, an oil catch can, because not just for looks, actually does help keep the engine in tip-top shape, which I want to do. It's a great engine. I didn't start out with this catch can. I went through a couple. I ended up with this American Brother Designs. I really like how you can customize it exactly how you want. It's got the nice tour red with the Scat Pack B. How can you beat that? And they work really well. Next thing I probably did in the engine bay were these covers, powered by SRT, the engine bay covers, because when I open up the hood, I wanted a nice clean red. I wanted more of that red in there. That's why I got the strut bar as well. Definitely adds a lot more red in there, and it actually does tighten up the handling a bit. You can definitely notice it in turns and things like that. Just definitely gives a little bit of better handling. So I definitely advise it, not just for that, but then obviously if you get something nice, it definitely gives it a good look. Let's see, over here I actually have these from American Brother Designs as well. Nice Scat Pack, it says over there in tour red. These were very easy to get it off of here, and you can just slide it right on, and definitely gives it a nice touch. Let's see, over here I have some Speed Logics, actually these two pieces. This is these are very easy to switch out, no problem. You just kind of get this off right here, and this, it was like a couple clips that it hooks into down there, a couple zip ties I think to hold it into place. Does the job very well. This I got from JLT. That's where I got these covers as well. They make some pretty good quality products. I do like that you can get the paint to match. Definitely looks really good. I did have a little issue with the coolant cover that they had. It actually like melted some of the paint. So I figured, you know what, let me get like a tougher, harder, quality piece, that I don't really have to worry about overheating or anything like that. So I got this piece from Billet Tech, which is definitely tough piece. That's where I got this one guy as well, the little skull guy. You can see him down there. That just covers up. It's a little gray piece. It's the throttle body. I think it was the throttle body cover. So those two I got from Billet Tech. They make some good quality products. Some pieces, get processed and shipped pretty quickly, but for some reason this took like months and months. I guess it was in back order, whatever. So yeah, definitely took a while, but it definitely ended up worth it. It was good quality products. I think they'll last a long time. As you see over here, I have a little AFE power sticker. That's just to let make sure that they don't try to switch out my filter or anything. I got that covered with the AFE power drop-in filter. I had many different cold air intakes and such in the past, but actually keeping a track of in the gauges, one of the gauges inside, you'll see I probably should have gone over, I guess, some of the basics in there. I mean, there's so many things you can keep track of, and like the intake air temperature, that's one of the things, and I can actually see real time what the temperature is in there. And with the open intakes, I actually found that I was getting hotter temperatures. It is, I think, because I commute with it more. I daily it, ride it a lot, so it doesn't get to go as fast as it probably would like to, because it does really cool off really quick, and you get some nice flood of air with those cold air intakes. But for my uses, I found that this helped it, to keep the overall temperatures down. And then with this nice AFE drop-in filter, I did find that I did get that higher flow of air that you would get with those open intakes, just by changing the filter. If I didn't daily it as much and whatnot, I probably would get the open air intake, because the performance, if you're trying to eke every performance out of it, I think that would be the way to go. Maybe a leg maker or even AFE Power, like that. They do have some really good intakes, and I like that they have really nice dry filters that you don't have to worry about oiling or getting oil all over. This one I was able to just wash out, rinse it off, dry it off, and it was done. All nice and clean, good to go, and I think it will last for another year or two, no problem. I can see that. So that's a basic overview, I guess, of all the goodies inside under the hood. I did get asked a little bit about how some of these lights that are run, like in the grill and in the hood scoop. I actually started off with the couple in the engine bay, which I definitely wanted. So you can see you got some nice bright white. If I didn't have that, it would be pretty dark. So I have the nice bright white, and what I did was I just ran, this is actually the controller piece. I actually just zip tied this right in between here. There's a couple holes on either side. I could just zip tie it and holds it in place, and have it running to the fuse box right here. And over here is actually where we have the ground. You can see the wire going over there, and there's a few places you can actually run the ground to. There's like a spot over here. I think there's more spots over here. I mean, there's plenty of spots. So you can see we have the wires for those two, because I have one for the engine bay, and then it runs all the way up to, I have another one for the hood scoop, and that's just run all the way down through and around. So yeah, nice, right? Yeah, I was just going over some of the different pieces and stuff that I had changed out, because it doesn't come, like that. So, but it's a beautiful car, so that's, I want to make it look good, and take it to car shows and things like that. So, yeah.
You add a horsepower to it?
Horsepower, it comes stock with like 500 horsepower, so that was plenty for me.
Okay.
You
just change the color of the parts inside?
Yeah, just to kind of bring some of the color inside, so when you open up the hood, it kind of matches up a little bit. Add some lights and stuff, so just some things to make it pretty.
Oh yeah, definitely looks good.
Thanks, bro.
All right.
Anyway, that was pretty funny. As I was saying before, pop open that hood, and definitely draws people in.